Hey guys, it's Katie from Krazy Mazie Kreations. How are you? Come on in to the clubhouse. Maisie, lay down. Be a good girl. Alright, so let's pull up the live. And if you're out there and you want to say hello, come on in. Say hello. Tell me where you're from. Tell me how your Wednesday's going. Do we all have a great hump day today? I know, isn't that a funny saying, hump day? But I do love the hump days because it means the weekend's almost here. And I love that. Mimi, lay down. Go night-nights. All right. So, let's see. All right. Quiet, Mimi. That's not what I want. Maisie, lay down. All right, we're just going to do a little bit. I have things printing off because I have a custom order that we're going to do. And I thought I'd bring you guys along for my process. Mimi, lay down, baby. Lay down. So if you're out there, come in, say hello. Hey, Mary, how are you? How is everything? Mary is one of my clubbies. And there we go. All right. So I haven't been on YouTube in a while. So I wanted to come on. Usually I go on Facebook at night and I do YouTube during the day. But I have been crazy busy. Hey, Diana, how are you? So if you guys wouldn't mind sharing this, I would absolutely love it. Now I'm going to share it to my Facebook page. So let's see. Let's see if I can share it to my Facebook page. Oh my God, what is going on? Meme, I told you if you were in here, you had to be a good girl, so you have to lay down and go night-night. Okay. Okay. All right, let's post that. All right. And one more. Perfect. All right, guys. I'm just doing a little house cleaning right now. And then we can start our project. I'm so excited. So I have a custom order that is due on Friday. I have a lot due on Friday. I did last night. I had to do 2 wreaths for double doors that I did in my private group. They're actually in the shipping department getting packaged up because it's a drop-off, but we still package it the same way I would as if I was shipping it. All right, so that's done. All right, so let me go back into YouTube, and there we are. Who do we have on? Hey, Letty. Hey, Barb. Hey, Lord Jean. What's going on, girl? Hey, Carol. I love seeing my clubbies in the house. I love it. Hey, Missy. So please don't forget to share this live tonight, because I'm not used to going live at night. Usually, like I said, I usually go live on YouTube during the day. So this is like a whole new audience for me, and I'm pretty excited about it, you know. My soul sister, Lori Jacobs from Hardworking Mom, she's constantly telling me, go live on YouTube. And I love it. But I very rarely am able to go at night because I have my private group and I usually go on Facebook. So, this is the first time in a while that I've been live at night on YouTube. So for those of you who don't know, this is Mazie, okay? And she loves being in the clubhouse when I'm live. But she has to be a good girl. No. You want to say hi to people? You can say hi. Okay, say hi. Yes. Okay, and usually she sits in her chair, but I have the flowers on her chair. So I put her up here. When I do paperwork during the day, she sits up on my table. And she's usually a good girl. So we're going to see how tonight goes. Hey, Marcella, how are you? From Houston. And my girl, Hardworking Mom, is on. Lori Jacobs. Love her. She's checking me out. Okay, so Mimi's going to stay there. You're going to lay down, May. Okay, so let me I have a custom order. This is a repeat customer. He's ordered, this is the 5th centerpiece he has ordered from me. He wants a spring centerpiece he saw on my Etsy shop that I have in a watering can. But he doesn't want the watering can. But he wants the same look. Okay, so I printed off that. I will keep that with his order. Let me keep that over here, so that will give me an eye of what I'm doing. All right, so let's get started here. May lay down, please, baby. Everyone's saying hi. Isn't Lori fabulous? Don't you guys love Lori? How many of you guys are in Lori's group? I know I'm in both her groups. I love all her groups. She is my business coach and my design coach. May, lay down, or are you gonna, I have hot glue, and I don't want to tell you again. So please lay down. Down. Go night-nights right now. Night-nights. It's going to be a staring contest. Lay down, go night-nights. I'm not telling you again. All right. I can hear it burning already. Getting some glue on here, spreading it around. Hey, Christine, how are you? Hey, Regina. Hey, Willie. Another clubby in the house. Love it. All right. And normally I would use the foam gap for this, you know, the cracks. But this is a last-minute order. I didn't have time to spray it in and let it set for 2 days. Because I let it wait 48 hours. I know some people say 24 hours, but I like that extra day just for security. So, we're going to have to cut this. All right, where's my knife? So I had to go to my supplier today and grab some florals. I know, right, Christine? Watching every move I make. She's watching. She's like a hawk. She is like a hawk. I was able to get my doodles. I can't even talk too much about it because I don't know if he's watching. He's at pool tonight, but I got him his big gift tonight. But I can't even say what it is just in case he's watching. But I was excited to be done with it. All right, good. All right, so that's what we got. Hey, Donna, how are you? Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate you stopping in and hanging out with me tonight. I'm pretty excited. I don't typically do... I need to get glue. Hold on one second. Now, all my shipments came in today, so I have boxes everywhere. And don't fall. Okay. Stay. So I have these boxes I haven't opened yet that came. I have to get my glue. All right. Signs came in today. You know, like, I love being busy, but like when it rains, it pours, you know. I have a million things going on, and everything's a deadline because people want everything yesterday. So, I'm always preaching about, you know, order ahead of time, order ahead of time. And, you know, I still have those customers that wait the last minute for things. All right. There we go. All right. I'll put that away later. Oh, hey, Shari. How are you? Hey, Talon. Oh, Wendy. Hey, Wendy. Lay down, May. Regina, you sound like me. I don't know how it all works either. I have no idea how it all works. But I learned from Lori. She is my tech guru. And whenever I have questions, that's why she's my business coach, I go to her. I actually want this over there. Okay. I'm going to go that way with it. When you own a business, a small business, and majority of what you do is online, you learn quickly who your coaches should be. You know, who gels with you and who doesn't gel with you. And from the moment I met Lori, I knew that she was going to be one of my coaches that I would learn a lot from. And I was right. I'm a good judge of character. Hey, Laura Jean. What's going on, Coco? She is the best, right? Is she not? Love her. All right. So that's the inside of the centerpiece. Now, he's ordered, this is the 5th one. And I got these containers from Kirkland's. All right. And I love these ceramic embossed. And I think it's my last one. I think I ordered a case of them last spring. And I love them. We are making, I have a custom order for a spring. I know spring. When he called me, he's like, oh, I have something a little different. I'm thinking winter or something. He has ordered spring for the past year and a half. And this is his 5th one. And that's what he likes. He likes the pinks. He wants this one all pink. But I might throw a little bit of white in there. All right. Hey, Willie. We haven't started. I haven't shopped really either. I did get my Doodles his big gift today. And I bought him clothes, you know, the typical husband gifts. But I knew I wanted to get him this one thing for a big gift. And I did. And I'm super excited. I can't wait for him to open it. All right, so this is a little hot. I need it a little thicker. I like my glue pot a little thicker. All right. Just going to make a base of greeneries. I'm going to put a little glue in there. So how is everyone today on this Wednesday evening? Feel like I'm going 100 miles an hour. There we go. Trying to get everything done for the holidays. I know, isn't this container so pretty? I have it in, this is the last one I have. And it's like embossed on it. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see. It's like embossed with flowers. I got it at Kirkland's. And they had it in pink, white, pale green, and a pale yellow. And I gotta use my other ones. These aren't sharp enough. This is the last one I have left. So there. That I like better. I like it a little lower to the ground. Alright, so I had to go to my supply. This whole box here is from my supplier. And these ferns are from my supplier as well. Tired of watching grandbabies all week. Haven't been careful. Ah, you need it. Yes, sunflowers, Regina. Really, you haven't started shopping yet? Well, I started. And our Macy's, I don't know if you guys have a Macy's around you, but I found out that our Macy's is closing. And so it's going to be closing in March. And they had pretty good sales today, but I know, like, in March, like, starting in January, they're going to be phenomenal. So, I cannot wait to hit it. I gotta get my pick machine. Some of them have to be picked. Alright. Now what I'm doing, I'm just doing a base going around. Because I like having a base of greenery around, and I'm going to fill in between. So if you guys wouldn't mind sharing this, I would greatly appreciate it. Because I am new to YouTube. And I love doing lives, guys. I live for it. I truly, truly enjoy what I do. I love my business. And I just want to spread the word about the wreathing community. I think it's fabulous. We're all, you know, just outgoing, fun-loving people that just want to share, you know, all our talents and our tips and tricks that we all know and love with everyone. So this is my way of giving back, doing these, you know, these lives that we do. And I'm so used to going live on Facebook that when Lori mentioned doing YouTube, I was a little like, what? YouTube? What are you talking about? She's like, no, really. YouTube is the way to go. And I was like, all right, I'll try it. So I did, and I loved it. But like I said, I always go live during the day, usually on YouTube. So I was like, you know what? Tonight I'm going to try a whole new audience. I'm going to do a night one. Hey, Angelina, how are you? No shopping here. I'm in my hometown. My sister Beth. Oh, I'm so sorry, Christine. Oh my God, my prayers to you and your family. That's so sad. I have a sister. I know what it's like. Or, I mean, I don't know what it's like to lose a sister, but I could only imagine. That's horrible. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Letty. I appreciate that, girl. Oh, thank you, Angelina. I appreciate that. I know. I'm sorry I don't come on more on YouTube. Honestly, it's just hard. Enough hours in the day, you know? Especially this time of year. Trying to get my own house done for the holidays. You know, can't make everyone happy, you know? And I like going live. Especially if I'm going to be in the way I thought about it, especially tonight. I'm going to be in here designing anyway, right? So why not be on here with some friends and chat with them and, you know, make some new friends, hopefully. That's the way I look at it. You know, I'd rather be in here with my Mazie girl and you guys and just having, you know, some fun. All right. I feel like this one should be out a little more. Might have to move that one, but we'll see. Thank you. I appreciate that, Regina. Regina, how did your live go, girl? Looked like you were doing good last week, your sale. Regina is a wreath maker, like myself, and she had a live sale on her page the other day. She is in the Soul Sister group as well. Me and my Soul Sisters have a private group as well as I have my own private group. Lori has her own private groups, and Amanda from Hazy Art and Home, my other Soul Sister, has her own private group. But collectively, the 6 Soul Sisters, we all have the Soul Sister Circle, which is where you get 6 women with different points of views. We all go live. Once a week, you get a new Soul Sister. Once a month, we do a Zoom call with all the Soul Sisters. And we have a critique corner. We just have so much fun in the circle. So, Regina is a part of that. It's so easy to go live nowadays. Back in 2008, they didn't even have... I know, right? They make it so easy. So easy. She's being a good girl. I don't want to jinx her right now. She loves being in here. But I think she knows when I'm serious about, you know, laying down and being a good girl. I think she gets it now. In the beginning, I don't think she got it. But I think now she gets it. All right. So there we have our base of greeneries. All right. Let's move this back out of the way. I wish I went through some of those boxes beforehand. All right. So these we can put back. I have a whole bin. Now, if you guys have been following me, you know I put everything in clear bins so I can see everything. So this can go right back in its bin. Okay. So we're going to start with, let's see what we have. I have some of these. I don't know what they're called. Some of these. I don't know names of flowers, guys. So, we're just going to be, whatever I think is pretty, I am going to put on here. Let me dip this in. And we will put a little bit of glue on that. Put that back on. There we go. Oh, that's awesome, Regina. I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. All right, so I like these. These are nice and big and pink. But I think we're going to start off with a main flower. And I also like these. I think there's some kind of roses or something. Mums. What are these called? Oh, no, peonies. See, I like my supplier. He puts names on them. I don't know if it's a him. I'm assuming it's a him. There's 2 guys that own it. These, I don't know, but I like them. Wish they were a little longer, though. And then I got these little roses. And I got these. These little dried up roses, which I like. And then some whites. Alright, so let's put these 2 in. We'll start there. So what are you guys up to for the holidays, YouTubers? What is, I need a taller flower. But we'll cut some of these. We'll put like 3 of these in. What is the plan for you guys for Christmas? Ooh, those are nice too. I just want to see everything I have that I got today. Well, I did get those. See, these are short though. These are my whites and yellows. What's down here? That's them. Okay. All right. So let's cut some of these. I can't see. I know. That's what he wanted. He loves these pinks. Like I said, this is like his 5th arrangement for me in the past year and a half. And he tells me his budget. Tells me the color scheme. And I was hoping it was going to be winter, like a winter centerpiece this year. And he orders a centerpiece all the time. And he just likes these pink centerpieces. Alright, there we go. Alright. Hey, Ricky! Another clubby in the house. I love it. So I need a taller flower. Let's see, maybe this one. We can add a pink to it. Oh, Missy, awesome. I would love to see pictures of your decorations, guys, of how you decorate your homes and your trees. If you want, go to Krazy Mazie Kreations, my Facebook page, and post some pictures. I'd love to see them. Any idea for children at a church craft activity or suggestions that would encompass Advent theme or a joy candle coming this Sunday? Let me think for a moment. Something for kids. That would be great. For Advent. Let me just think. Got to get the thinking cap on for children. I'm going to pull these leaves off. I'm not crazy about them. Let's think. Advent and children. You could do, I'm trying to think, because candles are hard because of the wax and everything. I need ideas. I need inspiration. I know I can tell you something. Making gnomes. Go to the, I know gnomes have nothing to do with Advent, but it's just a craft idea for children. Going to your dollar store. Buy those socks for $1, the fuzzy Christmassy socks. Buy 2 different colors, a red, a white, a green, a white, whatever, green and red. And you can cut the sock in half, use half of it for the hat, half of it for the body, throw some rice in there, rubber band the nose. And you can make, I don't think I have any of the ones that I've made, any of the gnomes. They're in my shipping department. You can make gnomes. Hey, CT, how are you? Another clubby. I love it. I'm just trying to think for children. You want to do, you could do like, go to like do you have a Christmas tree shop? And if you do, you could get little tea light candles and get colored markers with like those mason jars. Fill them up with, you know, like that funfetti stuff, like not rocks, but it's like I don't know what it's made of. It's kind of like rocks, but it's not. It's not hard like a rock. Fill it up. They can fill it up with different colors for Christmas: silver, gold, red, green, white, and they can get those paint markers, and decorate the mason jars. What else? Oh, you're welcome. Hey, Maria. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. I have a custom order for a centerpiece. So I thought I was going to go on Facebook to do it. And I said, you know what? I haven't been on YouTube in a while. Let's go on YouTube. Need one more of those. Did I only buy 3? Nope, I have another one. I'm trying to think, there's more stuff we could do. Jars. If you get those paint the markers, those are great. You could do like a stained glass on the mason jars, you know, with those permanent markers. Those, I forget what they're called. They're like paint markers, but they're not really like paint. It's more like a permanent marker, but I think they're called paint markers. All right. Now I'm just going to fill these up with all spring flowers. And I'm going to have them at different heights. Now, I want to add a little bit of height to this. I might need more than just a... Ooh. Lay down, Mimi. Now, these flowers I also got at Kirkland's. I got them last spring. Does it say what they are? Stem cabbage rose. That's what they're called. I like those. I like those a lot. So let's grab another one of those. I didn't realize that carnations were given out. So, signify joy. So you're using these pink flowers makes my brain spin. Yeah, I think pink and yellow probably are, I would think, the most used, other than like for Christmas, I would think would be used. Like when I see them, I think mostly spring. I don't think Christmas, but pink is the color of joy, and yellow is the color for, I know white is the color for peace, red is the color of love, yellow is friendship, I think is the color for yellow, or loyalty, I think. Where did I put that one? Right there. So we're going to put this right in front. I personally love working with yellow because I think so much can go with yellow. I really honestly love working with yellow. Now, I feel like a hairdresser when I'm working because I have to make sure everything is balanced at all times. Okay. Do you see her? She's being a good girl, right, CT? Just sitting there. All right, now I'm going to use these. These are from the Dollar Tree. And I use these as a filler. They're a great, inexpensive way to fill your design. You know, you don't always have to use expensive florals as filler. Okay, the only thing I don't like on these are these. So I will, as the head comes off, but I'm going to pull off these leaves, and then we're going to put that head back on. Okay, we're going to put this right back on. Okay, and we're going to use this as filler. I feel like if I say something about her, or if I say her name, this one's going to get up, and I don't want her to get up. Yellow is friendship, right? The other colors of the candle can be blue or purple. Oh, that's right, purple for Advent. So this would be lovely. Yes, pink goes great with purple. I just wish that my customer was a little more open to adding winter colors, because that's really what I would like to do in this instance. But he has his mind set on spring colors. He feels that it's a more neutral palette. And it's a gift that he wants to be able to have them use throughout the year. I mean, I understand it, but, you know, it's just limiting. And I even asked him, I said, do you even know their, like, the person you're giving to, do you know their style? And he doesn't. So it's hard to design when you don't know the person's style. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to do what I'm going to do. You know, I'm going to do the best I can for him. Keeping in mind that he likes... What did I do with the picture he chose? That's not, oh, here. So he told me that he liked the watering can that's in my Etsy shop right now. So I printed them off. And I'm going to keep that in mind as I design. You know what? I'm going to add a bow to this, I think. Typically, when I give him a design, I don't typically put a bow in his centerpieces, but I think tonight We might do a little hand bow. So I think that would be a nice change. How many of you are like bogged down with custom orders? So after this, I have 4 more custom orders. I had 3 due for this Friday. So I got 2 of them done last night in my private group. Like I said, we did French door matching wreaths. And I showed how my process was when I get a custom order for a matching item, and how I go about getting them to look so similar. You know, you're never going to get them 100% looking exactly like, but you can get them 90 to 95% looking like they are matching. I also showed in my private group last night how to take a custom order. And I showed them the form I use and the wording I use in mine. Alright, so this head flower up here, I want to put another one up there. But I don't think I want it. Let's try this one. See, can I pull this down? No. Okay. So I'm going to pull these off because I don't like these. I think they look cheap. And I'm going to cut these a little shorter. Oh, I don't need to cut them. They're already short enough. You know what? I'm going to cut them a little. I'm going to put another one on the opposite side of that one. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing right across. So I'm just going to cut a little bit off the bottom. Alright. Tomorrow in my private group, we're going to be doing for the first time ever a wreath kit. I sent out a wreath kit for my private group. And we're going to be Zooming, which I'm so excited. I'm really looking forward to group tomorrow night. Should be so much fun. And then next week we did an Elfster in my private group. And next week we're going to be Zooming again when we open up our gifts from each other in our private group, which I'm looking forward to also. Alright, so this is coming out nice. I feel like we need a little white in here. We need a little like distinguishing color. So instead of going all white, I think we're going to do these roses, baby roses. And they have a little like, it's called a 26-inch rose spray. And it has a little pale white in it, but yet it still has the pink. So I think we're going to add some of that. Hey, Carmen, how are you? Oh, thank you, Donna. I appreciate that. I know. CT, how excited are you to Zoom? I am so excited to Zoom tomorrow night. So excited. I cannot wait to zoom. Okay, and we're just going to add some of those smaller roses around the outside perimeter. So I'm going to cut a few of these off. Hey, Joe, from the UK. What part of the UK are you from, Joe? I think that's a nice balance, adding that in there. And that's, when you're doing centerpieces, that's what you've got to look for, balance. You know, you got to make sure that you're not crowding everything in, but you have balance. Height proportion is very important. Okay. Get another one of those. It's 1:47 a.m. where you are, Joe. Wales. I've been to Wales. I'm good, Carmen. How are you, girl? Think for my birthday next year, going to do something like that, but more blue and pink. Sounds like fun, girl. I think, honestly, I think pink and like a pale green, I love that together. I love pink and green together. I think it is such a great combo. Love. The Zoom call is this Friday, I believe, for the circle. I'm almost positive. Hey, Nancy from Arkansas. How are you, girl? So when I went to England, my sister was studying, this is many years ago. She studied over in England, in Ealing. My parents sent me over there to visit her. And we did the whole, you know, Wales, Scotland, that whole thing. Oh my God, I'm loving this. Now, I wish I had a little longer stems. I don't. So I'm going to add a few of those other ones in a minute. Oh my God, I love them. Love them. You guys want to see some of the signs I got today, which I'm excited. I'm a huge baseball fan, guys. I'm a big Yankee fan. For those of you who don't know and don't follow me, that I typically watch the Yankees while I'm live. They will be on my TV here in the clubhouse. And so I was able to pick up, look at these signs I got today. State of New York with the NY, the Mets, and the Giants. Isn't that fabulous? Super excited for those. Birthstone is sapphire, so that was my thinking. Oh, I love that, Donna. That's awesome. How long did it take you to get a business going? I changed from a hobby to a business. I've been doing this for about 6 or 7 years. I started my business almost 2 years ago. In March, it will be 2 years. But I did it as soon as I decided I wanted to make a business out of it. I started. I went and got my business license, my EIN. I did all that, you know, to make it legal. Regina, we should have. We should have. I know. I did it in my private group. The Cubs. Barb, are you from Chicago? Yes. For Cubbies or Clubbies? Now, do you live in Chicago? Because I'm sure if you live in Chicago, it would be a lot easier for you to find what you're looking for. If not, I would suggest going online. Amazon is probably your best bet. Outside of Chicago? Yeah. So I'm going to put a pick on this. I want this to sit, yeah, a little bit under that one. And come right under there. Now remember, when you're doing a custom order and they give you a budget, especially with florals, guys, florals can be really expensive, okay? So be aware of what you're spending on florals as you're making your design. Especially if you're buying from like a Michaels or an AC Moore or a Hobby Lobby. See, I purchase from a wholesaler. So I get mine, you know, because I have a business. I have capability of going to a wholesaler. But if you don't, just be aware of pricing, okay? I'm good, Elizabeth. How are you? You're an hour away. You're from Chicago. You're an hour away from Chicago. So if you're purchasing your florals from Michaels, Hobby Lobby, even though Hobby Lobby, they go on sale every other week, they are still pricey, guys. Alright. And you want to look at it from all angles. You don't want to be able to see any of that foam that's in there. So now I'm going to add a little more greenery in there. I am good. I'm just, you know, it's been a busy Christmas season. I'm not complaining. I'm ecstatic about it. And that has a lot to do with social media and all you guys. You know, me going live, that I'm able to get my name out there, my business out there. Locally, I'm able to grow more, which is awesome. So I am busy and I'm loving every minute of it. And everyone's like, you gotta relax, you gotta relax. I'm like, no, I'll relax after the holidays. I am good. Trust me, I've been waiting for this my whole life. I tell everyone, I wish I did this 25 years ago. Got my business going. But 25 years ago, we didn't have Facebook. We didn't have what we know now. You know, like someone else mentioned, you know, we didn't have all this technology back then. Even, you know, back in the early 2000s. We didn't have all this, you know. I think texture is big. I love texture in wreaths, in swags, in garland, in centerpieces. I love mixing mediums and seeing the mixed mediums in pieces. Like, look at that. Do you see what I added right there? I love that. Wait, I went the wrong way. I love this. This I love. You can see it right over here on the other side. We have a little bit. Oh no, what side do we have it on? This side. There we go. A little bit more right there. So we're going to add that all the way around. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's freezing in Wales too? Oh, I'm sorry. And I love having all you guys here from Europe. I hate that it's freezing on you guys. Nothing I can do though, I'm sorry. But if you guys wouldn't mind spreading the love for me, I would greatly appreciate that. And when you share it, can you share it to your Facebook page as well as your YouTube page, to your personal pages, to your business pages? Oh, did I hit her? I'm poking her in the eyes and I don't mean it. Did you do craft show before you got your business going? I'm trying to do something like that. No, I had all my business stuff in line, then I started doing craft shows. I know there are people that do craft shows before getting their business up and running. But no, I did because I wanted to do everything the legal and right way. I wanted to get my square and my, because you have to charge tax for people with credit cards and stuff like that. So I wanted all that. I'm a little bit of a scaredy cat, so I was afraid, I was going to do something wrong. But I knew enough that if I was collecting money, taxes had to be charged, and I didn't want to get in trouble for that. So in most craft shows, the better craft shows will ask for a copy of your business, your license. So, and those are the shows that I want to get into. I don't like the small shows, at church socials and things like that, because you don't really make as much. Most people at those kind of things are looking for, like a flea market kind of thing, and they won't buy $100 wreath or $150 wreath, and honestly, my wreaths don't go for any, the least expensive wreath I have on my Etsy, let me think. I'm going to say it's probably about $75 if I have one on there for $75. And people will walk by your booth and say, oh, I can do that cheaper, or wow, I can't believe they want $150 for that. That's crazy. But they don't realize florals, let's say, are expensive. The container, the foam, the glue that you're using, my lights, everything costs something. The tape that I ship the box in, the box itself, everything has a cost, Oh, the weather is freezing. Oh, well, that's better. Well, not really better, but I'm glad that you're able to see me and it's not freezing on you. But they gotta, people don't realize what goes into, when you go to a craft show, that spot that you're setting up, that costs money. The gas to get to the show costs money. The truck you're renting costs money. Your setup, your trestles, everything that you use, your grid walls, costs money. The zip ties, everything costs money. So that all has to go into accounting how much your wreath costs, So that's why, I belong to Lori's business group from Hardworking Mom, because she teaches things like, in the beginning that I had to learn pricing, your price formulas and stuff like that. These are things you have to know, so belonging to these groups costs money. But again, it's education. So with a business comes write-offs. So my education is a write-off. You know, so I don't mind belonging to these groups. Oh my God, this is coming out fabulous. Loving these greeneries. That's funny. So yeah, so that's why I don't do the smaller shows. I like doing the junior league shows more. Okay, now I'm going to put some greenery right in the middle there. And actually, I might pick it, get a little length on it. The stem here is strong enough, it's wired, so I don't really need the pick for the strength of it. I just need it now more for the length. So I want it to sit up a little higher. There we go. We're going to just bend it because everything in the wild bends. There's nothing straight. A tree does not grow straight. A plant does not grow straight. So just put a slight bend in it. I'm going to put one more right on the inside there. All right. Whoopsie. There we go. So it is looking pretty balanced all around. Okay. You will. Barbara, the biggest advice, and Lori gave me this, when I met her at Wreath Makers Live last year, when I got home, you know, we talked every day, the Soul Sisters. We all talked every day. We Zoomed or we chatted every day. Still to this day, we still talk every day. The biggest advice she gave to me is, I wanted to hit the ground running. I came home from that conference and I wanted to do it all. And she's like, slow down. I mean, I wanted it all. She's like, slow down. One thing at a time. And that's the thing. When you start a business, you have to do one thing at a time. Do one thing, conquer it, and then move on to the next step. Do things in stages. Don't get overwhelmed, because that's what will happen, you know. You will get overwhelmed, and before you know it, you'll be like, what did I get myself into? Oh, thank you. Hey, is this my cousin? Hey, cuz, what's going on? I just saw your name. Oh, this is my pick machine. I put a little pick on it at the end. I do it whether it's, if the stem is not strong enough, I put a little pick on it, or I use the pick for length to make my stem longer. Yeah, well, if they tell me, let's say they say $100, you know what I mean? I include all that into that $100. So it's not just $100 on the supplies, it's everything, you know, that goes into that $100 that I would charge. So let's say I was just making a wreath, okay? So I came on a live and I wanted to make a wreath. When I got done with my live and I went to price that wreath, whatever I price that wreath for, my time goes into that price. So it's the same thing as getting a budget. So if you tell me your budget's $100 and you want me to make you a centerpiece, so it's not just the price of the florals, it's everything. It's everything that goes into that gets budgeted into that $100. I'm right there with you. I wish I would have done this a long time ago. Should have listened to Mom. I know Mom knows everything, right? I wish I listened to my mom. I don't want to say it too loud. She's right outside. She knows I love her to pieces, but I can't tell her she's right. I mean, I could, but then she'd brag and be like, I told you, Oh, no worries, Tamala. I always have a hard time with your name, but it's so pretty. I love it. Right? Okay, so what are the main stages in your opinion? When you say main stages, are you referring to main stages of what? Of craft shows? I'm doing a lot of crafting. I make baby bows. Oh, socks, snowmen, and wreaths. Nancy, I love that. Oh, you're welcome, Missy. No worries, girl. Listen, I'm willing to help anytime I can because, listen, we all need help. We all need help. I feel like I need something here in the middle. What do I have? I need a little height. And listen, I didn't get here without help from other people, from my coaches, from my soul sisters, business. So when you mean main stages, what's the most important to start? Switching from a hobby to a business? I would first say getting all your legal, getting your business name, getting your taxes, everything legalized with your county and your state. That's first and foremost. That's what I would say. Once you do that, I would then try and figure out what is it you want to do. What is your goal for your first year of business? Is it just to sell wreaths? So if that's your goal, you have to get yourself out there. Now, when I first started, I didn't do lives. I put flyers out at the grocery store. I put business cards down at my nail salon, at the local luncheonette. And I've gotten a few wreaths orders from that, Think outside the box. Don't think small. Don't sit at home thinking, oh, my phone's going to start ringing and people are going to order wreaths. It's not going to happen. You have to put yourself out there. So if you're a person that's not very outgoing, who's intimidated to talk to people, put up flyers, put up signs all around town. Do what you have to do to get yourself out there. I'm doing a lot of craft. Oh, I read that. Oh, you're welcome, Missy. Ricky, yeah. We've discussed this, Ricky, in the clubhouse, in the private group. I would definitely get business cards. Absolutely get business cards. Just the other day, I was in the post office mailing some items, and I'm standing there, and I had like 12 boxes, and on the outside of my boxes, my private group knows, anyone that's ordered from me, there's a sticker, and it's in the colors of my business. Now, I established pink and green are my colors for my business, and everything that I do is marketing towards my business. So when you see this certain color and this certain layout, you know it's Krazy Mazie Kreations. So standing online, the woman's like, oh, what do you do? Why are these boxes? And I was like, oh, I have my own business. I'm in home decor, and she's like, oh, here locally. And we started chatting, and she asked me for my card, and I told her I have a private group because she said she was always, crafting, wanting to learn. And I said, well, I have a private group on Facebook, and now she's a clubby. She's in my, in my private group because, you know what? I was able to let her know what we do, how often we do it. We go live 3 times a week, which there's not a lot of, a lot of groups out there that go live 3 times a week for $14.99. That's a great price, and every Sunday we're making bows. So if you're not good at making bows, we're doing it on the Pro Bow the hand. We're doing it on the Easy Bow Maker. We're doing them by hand, and it's just a lot of fun. So you just got to put yourself out there. That's my biggest advice to anyone starting a business. Just go to Vistaprint. You can get 500 business cards for $9.99 right now. Get business cards made and just put them everywhere you can imagine. Put them everywhere. I put my baby bows at a flea market to see if they would sell and nothing. Do you have any advice? You put them at a flea market and none of them sold. All right, well, that's not your customer. The flea market people are not your customer. Have you tried social media? Have you tried, Facebook has a thing where you can sell right on Facebook in your local town. Have you tried that Facebook shopping thing? Try that. I missed the discussion in the clubhouse the other day. I do have a business card, so. Ricky, go back and watch it, because as long as you're a clubby, you can watch every live that I've done from the beginning, since the clubhouse has been in existence. Go back, watch that live. But you know, Ricky, as a clubby, you can email me anytime you want. You can reach out to me, and I'll answer any questions that you want. I will help you in any way I can. If you have any questions, that's part of being a clubby. I am more than, happy to help anyone out. Okay, so I'm adding these. These kind of remind me of geraniums, or I don't really know what they are, but they're kind of cuties. And I'm just adding them for a little texture and just a little hint of white, because there's a little bit of white on the tips, just to break up so much pink, 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 pink. Even though this is really a lot of pink, it's a lot more than I would ever want. But I am not the customer, you know? I work with flowers as I make bridal bouquets and centerpieces. I have a page on Facebook. Oh, that's awesome, Elizabeth. Now, your page on Facebook, it's a business page? And you do bridal bouquets. Now, that's your main business? That's your full-time business? Thanks, Willie. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Ricky. Thank you. Okay, we gotta put a few more on this side of these mummies. He likes the wild look, like the wild, flowing look. So that's what we're gonna do here. Let me see. Pretty balanced. I feel like I need one more of these mummies somewhere. I don't even know if they're called mummies, but I kind of like them. Not those. Hey, Pam, how are you, girl? Making a centerpiece. Thought I'd come on YouTube because I haven't been on in a while. And I have a custom order due on Friday for a spring centerpiece. Can you believe I'm doing spring in the middle of December? I know, right? You guys, if you don't know, Personalize It by Pam. Wait, let me see if I have any of her signs. She makes fabulous signs. Hold on. Do I have any here? No. Do I have any here? No. Check her out though. I get a lot of my signs from her. She has a Facebook page. She's pretty fabulous. I'm gonna put that in the middle. And I love her. She's really, really talented and fabulous. So you should definitely check her out. There. I think we've done it, guys. I think this is a pretty freaking fabulous. Did you take floral arrangement class? No, Willie, I haven't. When I was in college, I took one class because I had to take an elective and for fresh florals. But what I did was I belonged to Nick Kurtikos from Facebook and Kali. They are both phenomenal with florals. And I have to say I've learned a lot from Kali. Learned a lot. So, yeah. Oh, I can't wait, Pam. Oh, my God. I cannot wait. It's a small business as I had to give up my job due to health. But it keeps me busy, and I love doing what I do. It's called Something Old, Something New. Oh, that's a cute name. I love that. Now, that's on Facebook, Elizabeth? My baby's right here. My baby's right here. Come here, baby. Come here to May. She's been so good. She's been sleeping in her bed that's on the table here. Right? Is she not, Carolyn? The precious. She's the baby girl. She's the cutest. Oh, thank you, Pam. Girl, listen. If you weren't sweet, I wouldn't hang out with you, girl. But I love you, Pam. And you got some good stuff going on there in your business. I love it. Archie. Oh, you have to post a picture on my Facebook page. I would love to see a picture of Archie. Do you like that, May? Isn't that pretty? So pretty, right? So pretty. Thank you, Tamala. I appreciate that. Am I messing up your name or am I saying it right? Tamala. So pretty. All right. So this is our centerpiece. I'm thinking I might want to add one more of these a little higher. What do you think? Should we add one more, May? Okay, here. Go back in your bed. Good girl. Oops. Get your legs in there. Lay down. We're going to add one more in there. Do I have it on here? I have it on here. Good girl. Let me see. This is a nice long one right here. Pamela, but with a T. Tamala. Oh, it's Tamala. Am I going to remember that the next time you come on my live? Oh my God, I apologize now and for the future if I mess up your name. But I love your name. Tamala, I love it. So pretty. Okay, I feel like I need one more right here. I know, Mimi. Hold on. Let's see. Maybe do we like that better? Now, I like bending the heads of the florals. So I just think it gives it a more natural... Oh, that's better. Definitely better. And we'll bend that one also over here. All right. Better, better, better. Love it. I know, Mimi. We're almost done, baby. We're almost done. I know, baby. See, I poked the bear. I shouldn't have poked the bear. All right. I think that's better. And just the for balance. Yes, that is better. Mimi, don't scare Mama. I don't want you falling off. My God, Nancy, 3 dogs and 3 cats? Holy mackerel. Are you kidding me with that? That's crazy talk. Thank you, girl. I appreciate that. Thank you for forgiving me for now and the future. Because you know I'm going to mess it up. Just kind of girl I am. Seeing you tonight, better than watching TV. Thank you for sharing your talent. And seeing you as... Oh, thank you, Lily. That's so sweet. I love you guys. You guys are pretty awesome. I always tell people, don't be afraid to go live. Because, listen, there are so many good people out there, like you guys. Now, we got to make sure all these glue spiders are off. Because I can't deliver this with a glue spider. Got to make sure all the greenery is even and balanced. I feel like I need a little one here. We're almost done, Mimi. You've been so good. Such a good girl. Okay, we gotta stop that. You know Mama hates when you're whiny like that. I hate that whining stuff. There. That's better. Glue spiders are all over me. Thank you, Pam. She said, I love you. Is that what she's saying? Thank you, Joanne. I love her, too. She's pretty fabulous. All right, guys. I think this is finished. And I love the balance of it. I think it's pretty good. I think he's going to be happy. Just want to look at it from afar. Yes. All right, good. All right, guys. Let's turn off my glue gun. Turn it off. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me while we made that. And so does Maisie. Are you going to say thank you to everyone? You're going to say thank you for hanging out with us? Thank you, guys. Do you guys like my shirt? It says Kicking It with Katie, because that's what I always say at the end of my lives. Thank you for kicking it with Katie. So we have these and others in my Etsy shop, right? Because Maisie loves a good t-shirt. Right, May May? Good night. Thank you. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to say good night also, because I have to pack this up in the box. And I have some other ones that have to get packed up. And I have another order I have to get ready. So I want to say thank you for hanging out and watching. Okay, I had a great time. And I promise I won't be a stranger on YouTube. I'll come around more often, okay? But just please do me a favor and just share, share, share. And just be kind to one another, okay, guys? Thank you. Thank you, guys. Good night. I love you all. And thanks again for Kicking It with Katie. Have a great night, guys. Bye.